NFC East NFC Championship game is going to be the first game. And my question before we talk about who you think is going to win the game is, are you rooting for one or the other?
I am. Three-peat. I want to see the three-peat.
Oh, no.
You're talking about the first game.
Yeah, we're talking about the first game. Well, you're fired up, though.
Yeah, because I knew that was coming.
You're
I know
fired
there's
up,
a lot
though.
of folks that don't want to see greatness. I want to see the three-peat. I want to see the three-peat.
The first game.
I want to see Washington win. I want Washington.
I do too. I hate Nick Sirianni. Sports hate.
Yeah.
He might be a nice person.
As a Cowboy fan, you got Washington, you got Philly. Who do you root for? For Cowboy fans, y'all put that in the chat.
I think to me, rivalries for all of my local teams are based on who else is good. So like Washington's been bad long enough that they don't really register yet. Yeah. Like they're damn near likable. They may be likable,
but
Philadelphia is the enemy. You've been battling with them forever. That's the team that you hate. And just selfishly, I also want Washington to make it just to show.
Jerry.
If a bad owner gets the hell out of the way, you can turn it around in one offseason.
Yeah.
One offseason.
One.
Yeah.
If a bad owner gets out of the way, one offseason.
Both their fan bases hate the Cowboys, and so it's going to be more piling on the Cowboys. But I'm rooting for Jayden Daniels.
What city has prettier women?
Washington. That ain't even close.
It's
That ain't even close.
It's DC.
That ain't even close.
Philly kind of thick with 4 C's.
No, Philly's
Philly's aggressive. They got aggressive.
I know, but
in the wrong manner.
the talent in
DC
Philly
got some
don't.
aggression.
The talent in Philly don't come close to DC.
Now you're right. Chocolate City, what up?
Got international talent in these boys. Woo.
Yeah. No, I think everyone loves a good. I think everyone loves a good up and coming story, and I think in this case, when it's your two rivals, you're like, okay, do I go with the team that's the defending NFC East champions, or do I run it back with Washington, the team that is kind of coming up? Dare I say I think Washington's going to win?
Oh, I think they're gonna win too.
I don't.
But I like Dan Quinn. I like Joe. Those are great human beings. We love the players, the left tier. Dorrance Armstrong, good dude. You know, I'm happy for those guys. So I'm rooting for those guys.
Dante Fowler damn near led the conference in sacks. I think Micah caught him.
Micah caught him. Yeah.
I just don't think Jalen Hurts is that good.
I don't think he has to be.
He doesn't have to be.
I agree, but I also
you're mean the super cold and the line of scrimmage is going to determine the game, just like it did last week for the Eagles, and they're going to win because they're going to push around.
A stat came out today. Jalen Hurts is 4-0 in the playoffs when he passes for under 155 yards.
That's a crazy stat. Good stat.
Under 155
That's
yards.
a good stat.
So everybody gets caught up in he didn't throw for many yards. That's not their game.
But I think against Washington, they're going to have to
Well,
score.
for most teams,
I'm just telling
you
him.
need more from your quarterback.
Yes, most
they are
teams, but
playing
not
a
this
game
team.
that hides their quarterback.
Yeah.
I know, but I think they're going to have to score more because I think Washington's going to score it. I know it's going to be
They will
cold.
score.
I
They
still
got
think
Barkley.
I think it's going to be a race.
I love what Joe Witt said, the DC for the Commanders.
Junior?
He said that we're gonna hit the quarterback, meaning Jalen Hurts, like a running back. And that's just kind of
what you supposed to do.
Not only that, but that's just Joe Witt. And when I talk about, you guys heard me say this many, many times before about how I want nasty, like I want borderline Bill Romanowski spit in your face.
You want to take
also
30
got BBL
hits on the
biceps.
quarterback, risk his life.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Paralyze him a little bit.
I want and for Joe Witt to say that publicly, mean privately, he's saying some stuff like we gonna tear this joke up. If he breaks the pocket,
kill the head and the body dies.
If he breaks the pocket and we get a chance, take a shot at that knee.
And you know what? As they say in the playground, what'll make you laugh and make you cry? We're gonna hit your quarterback too.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're gonna hit your quarterback. Your little thin quarterback. We're gonna bust him up too now.
I like the fact
we're
that
gonna bust him up too.
We're coming in here and I'm letting it be known that we're gonna be nasty physical.
No, I think that's a problem because defenders are so conditioned to protect the quarterback. And you see them grabbing. They don't hit the quarterback. When they're running, even when they're not running out of bounds, they just grab. And you see them running like Baker Mayfield running through defensive backs because they're not going in trying to hit them like hit running backs. They need to treat quarterbacks like they're running backs. When they're running down the field, don't be grabbing them and hit them.
I agree. I wish they would take the slide out of the game because I think it just makes it so blurry. Every time a quarterback slides now and a guy tries to pull off and doesn't actually hit him, still an entire fan base like, oh, and it's just like,
that's
okay,
crazy.
If you're gonna run, you're a runner.
You shouldn't be protected by the slide. If you're gonna run, if you want to be protected, don't run.
Remember the idea I brought up about a couple months ago where I said that every quarterback should have a little white flag and then you pull it out and then you just go like this?
Don't
run.
run.
Timing issues, but
don't cross the line of scrimmage if you want to be protected.
If you want some, come get some. If you don't, Stay your ass
But
back there.
I think Washington wins. I mean, I just think that if they keep it close, Jayden Daniels does not blink. I mean, what he's done, I think they build in momentum to win this game because Philly almost blew last week against the Rams.
Yeah, but they didn't, and it was never.
I know
really
they
gonna
did,
blow
but
it.
I think Cliff Kingsbury isn't the same type of play caller that Sean McVay is. I don't think the quarterback, like as far as like Matthew Stafford, like his knowledge of the game, he understands it back.
Matthew Stafford's a stud.
Washington, they'll be out. I think their offensive guard was it Comey?
It's Cosme.
Cosme.
He's
Sam,
out.
He'll be at Cosm.
He'll be at well.
I think
I don't think he'll be there.
He won't be there. That was true.
Yeah, I think he'll be out for this game.
I think one of Philly's safeties out too.
That line of scrimmage is going to be that Philly has one of the best defensive fronts in the, if not the best defensive front in the
and
league.
Philly cornerback out, the rookie cornerback maybe out.
Mitchell.
Yeah.
I just saw an update on this. Hold on.
But that interior, that's
Philly's
where
gonna
it's
bully
going to
him.
win. It's going to be
Philly
the
gonna
interior
bully him.
offensive line, defensive line of Philadelphia. They're just going to be a little bit too much. And Saquon is a 60-yard house caller waiting away from
Man,
happening.
what?
I want.
It's so beautiful.
I
watching.
want that side of the table to be right. I want to be so wrong.
Yeah.
I want Philly to lose more than I want anything in sports, pretty much at all times. But I also think that they have the best roster in the NFL, and they're about to push people around. Then we have Bills at Chiefs. Do you guys, or is anybody aware of the record of Josh Allen versus Pat Mahomes head to head?
0-4?
1-3?
They won this year.
Sure, in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, over.
Okay.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes is 3-0 against Josh Allen in the playoffs. Josh Allen is 4-1 against Mahomes in the regular season. So it's not like he can't beat him. He does.
Oh, that stat angers me.
Then they get to the playoffs.
Where it really matters.
And the world changes.
I'm with Jesse. I want to see a three-peat. I want to see greatness. I'm rooting for Patrick Mahomes, but I just think it's Buffalo's time. It's their time I think this what the Kansas City's been doing this year, winning all these close games. I think it's the time we're gonna run out on them.
Buffalo didn't even throw the ball last week. Josh was just like, "No, it's playoff time now. I'm just gonna run all over the place. Like, we're just gonna get fun."
Go close to the goal line. He's a big bully.
Joe Brady's been cooking. James Cook has been cooking. I think that Josh Allen is a stud. I think this is the time they finally get over the hump. I'm also just like trying to manifest that because I know you guys like seeing greatness displayed. This whole
the Chiefs have reached a point where they kind of annoy me.
yeah,
They kind of annoy me.
Oh yeah,
Why?
it's everything.
Yeah, there's a point where Pat kind of annoys me.
What does he do?
I mean, it's
there's
it's
just an
weird
annoyance
how
factor.
I pick and choose who I'm going to like and dislike for these things. But I mean, he is very much the face of 2025 football. Like Mahomes is a floppy, trying to draw I tiptoe as far as I can. I stepped out, he touched me. Like Pat,
But then I'll lower my shoulders sometimes and
crybaby.
Okay, but he's also great.
And actually, you know what?
Come on.
Josh Allen is too.
Listen,
Like Josh Allen's a tank, and he'll pretend the corner's decapitated.
Let's not let the flopping discount from the arm talent and
No, he's
the
great.
extend
He's great.
plays. I know, but you're saying
He's the best player on the planet.
Okay, let's
His
start.
demeanor-
Let's lead with that.
his
then.
demeanor
Let's
annoys
lead
me.
Let's lead with that.
I also want
His demeanor annoys
Okay, let's
me.
lead with that.
I also want the fact that the Chiefs haven't been collectively, and Mahomes collectively hasn't been that great. I want that to finally catch up with them. It did not happen last year.
Right.
Their defense was fantastic when it hit playoff time. We talked about the Chris Jones stat. I want it to catch up with them because I want the chance that someone else could actually dethrone them to be a thing. Because I'm starting to think it's not.
15 is too good. 87 is too good.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
95 is too good.
95 is a problem.
And 22.
22, yeah, there's a problem.
When
And Steve Spagnuolo's a problem.
32's a problem.
when it gets playoff
I
time,
know.
the dudes who are supposed to show up and show out,
They do.
show up
And
and show the hell out. And I don't think that's gonna not happen this weekend.
I don't think it will.
But
But
like
I'm
that
just-
touchdown pass to Kelsey. I mean, he's falling down and
Oh my God, it was
he's
so
standing
good.
there. I mean, and you would think that they weren't covering him. He saw it and he just broke open right into the middle of the field last week.
You got a weird Tay-Tay connection. Tay-Tay's got them communicating good.
Hey.
Got it all hooked up.
Telekinesis.
Look,
Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl is what I believe we're going to have.
But I want Commanders. But Commanders Bills would be fun.
I think I want Commanders Bills
that'd be
too.
very fun.
Yeah.
That'd be very fun.
The Bills would.
The only
Walk
reason
all
I
over them.
kind of
I
do
think so too.
want Mahomes to keep winning is because I hate Tom Brady more than I hate anybody
There you
else.
go.
We all silly like the mayor.